There are a few ways to go about the process of creating a PDF portfolio. We've seen in an earlier video on combining files into a single PDF. Within this dialog, we have the ability to change the options to create a PDF portfolio rather than a single combined file. However, there are a few other options. We can choose Create and then PDF Portfolio, or we can choose the File menu and Create and then PDF Portfolio. Whichever path you choose, you arrive at this dialog box. There are really just two basic steps to creating a portfolio. Choose the layout and pick the files. You can see here that there are 5 default portfolio layouts that ship with Acrobat 11. Notice that each one gives you a preview as you click on it, and we'll look more closely at these in a future video. For now, we'll choose the grid layout. Keep in mind that we can change this at any time later after we've created the portfolio, so we're not locked in with our choice here. We also have the ability to import custom layouts. These additional layouts are NAV files, and they can be created using Adobe Flash or Adobe Flex. And if you look around, you may be able to find a few new layouts available on the web for download. Acrobat 11 ships with just these 5 layouts to start with. Once we've chosen our layout, the grid layout, we'll choose Add Files, which is the second step. Here we'll navigate to the working files in the Chapter 8 folder, and we'll start by just adding the files we see here. There are 7 files, including 1 Excel file, and then we'll click on Open. Now this brings the files into our portfolio editor. We're in the edit mode, and you can see the Acrobat tool panel is completely different from anything that we've seen in Acrobat thus far. The tools are completely replaced with only tools relevant to modifying PDF portfolios, and the toolbar up here is changed as well. We start here in edit mode, but edit mode isn't exactly what you'll see when you're just viewing the portfolio. At any time, we can click the preview button right here at the top to see the portfolio as it will look when it's initially opened. Here we can see the thumbnails arranged in a grid. And with this screen size, the thumbnails take up pretty much most of the screen. At any time, we can switch back to the edit mode and we can continue to work on this portfolio. As we're working with the portfolio tools, it's easy to get confused here, so I'd recommend keeping these panels collapsed until you need them. We can see at the bottom of the panel here that the basic portfolio properties are set to use Myriad Pro as our font throughout the portfolio. Keep in mind, this setting applies to the portfolio itself, the file names and other information displayed, and not the content of the actual PDF files themselves. We can choose here to embed fonts. Now this is similar to embedding fonts in the PDF, as we saw in an earlier video, except this applies to the portfolio wrapper itself. So if you want to have your fonts embedded, check this option. And remember that if you don't embed the fonts, your portfolio might look a little bit different to someone else. The next option is to modify the card size, which is the size of these thumbnails. And it's currently set to the default of medium. And with medium, we can see this last one is completely off the screen. We can change this one to small, and we can see the change right away. And if we go into preview mode, we can see it reflected there as well. So this may be something you might want to consider as you're creating your layout. We'll go back into edit mode, and now we have our basic PDF portfolio created. It's relatively basic, it's not customized at all, but we'll go ahead and save it by choosing File, Save Portfolio. And we'll save it in the working files in the Chapter 8 folder and in the Portfolios folder underneath that. We'll call this basicstart.pdf. In the next video, we'll continue developing this PDF portfolio by adding and arranging files within our layout.